What's going on, guys? We are back with a different kind of video for the channel. The video is going to be covering one of the most prolific anime in pop culture. No, not that one. No, not that one either. I'm talking about the eccentric posing machine that is JOJO's Bizarre Adventure. I was one of the many individuals scrolling through Facebook on slow mornings at work and seeing memes of these men in crazy poses with insane facial expressions, and it got me thinking about how wacky this story could be. I had to know what all the memes were about. My weeb friends were quoting and talking about them, so I made the leap of faith and watched part 1, titled Phantom Blood. Through all the typical tropes and memes that I saw, the to be continued one especially got me a few times. I really began to fall in love with the story. Before I even jumped in, however, I asked a friend for the 10-second quick-fire synopsis to the anime, and he said, and I will never forget this, it is about a young Englishman who has to fight his adopted brother who became a vampire using only sunlight kung fu and a few friends. If that didn't push all the buttons to hook me on something, I don't know what will. Quick fact as well, for those that don't know JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, it takes place among many different parts and different time periods as well as locations throughout the world. The first being in the late 1800s England, second being in World War era America, the third and fourth being in Japan, and I'm not sure about the other ones because I'm only on part 4. Although part 1 was good, it didn't even hold a candle to part 2, featuring my boy, Joseph Joestar. The reasons he is my favorite character is his charisma and calculating personality that won me over immediately, and there was no going back from there. He's also the reason why we have the most versatile gif in existence with the nice scene when he was spying on Lisa. The introduction to the stands in part 3 really brought the show into the realm of being memed, with the constant barrage of noise as well as the insane costumes that were beginning to come down. The show had a flavor like no other. It also did something that was very different in the realm of anime, and that is to spotlight the physique of the male characters as opposed to the female ones. This is a huge jump from the scantily clad Nami or Robin from One Piece, or the panty wishes of Dragon Ball. This one is all about the studly men. Around the time of part 4, the creator decided to change it up and make sure everybody was more reasonable for their time periods. That is why there was such a drastic change with Jotaro between part 3 and 4. He went from being a giant brick wall of a man into this. It's a very large jump there. This is because in his original writings, he was inspired by action stars of the 1980s and Greek mythological statues. The creator of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, which I will put on screen to save myself the embarrassment of trying to pronounce his name, modeled all the men after these figures, from their massive frames to the way that they do their famous poses. I'm absolutely in love with this show, and there are more parts coming down hopefully soon. Currently there are 7 to 8, possibly even 9 parts in circulation with the manga, and the anime has 5 parts currently, at least in the sub version. I'm not sure about dub, seeing as I am an anime purist. I know this was a little different format, but hopefully it got my point across that this show is much more than just a meme. Although all of the memes are great, there really is a lot to behold on this bizarre adventure. Just a reminder, guys, liking the video and subscribing to the channel helps out immensely. And my cats love toys. The more times we subscribe, the more toys we give to them. So until next time, I'm Shaboy Gaming in Otaku mode. This is my boy Joseph Joestar on my shirt. And stay menacing, my friends. I'm out. Peace.